esteemed jury members who are on the dais, and the respected media friends, the other experts in the environment field. I stand here just to explain two things about this issue. This is a study. One is about why at all we embarked on this project. The issue is that our normal notion of environmental amelioration, environmental reforms, environmental activities, something which is in terms of some kind of technology, effluent treatment plant, global warming, some kind of bigger issues which are at times vague also, which are at times so mystic that common man needs a very broad clarification to understand it. This kind of scenario is prevailing for environment in the country. Whereas there are so many things which are lying in our normal habits of living, which are pro-environment. If you go to a village, you will find that 10 farmers are such who have adopted a different practice. A majority of farmers have a different practice, or 1 to 5 or 10 you will find who are adopting a different practice. The way we live in our house, you will find in some of the mothers who are, or some of the housemakers, very, very conscious. No, you can't go misuse the electricity. I feel in my own house, all the time it is a matter of debate many times. No, this light is not required, you have to put out. If somebody goes to the market for vegetable, there are people who carry a cloth bag with him. For this purpose, no government orders were required earlier. These days, some of the district administrations are issuing circulars and orders that in this city you can't use the plastics. So there are so many activities and habits of people who are pro-environment. Everybody is doing, most of the people are now conscious about the environment because the resource crunch is there. We always feel about one or the other scarcity in our life. We always have the impact of the weather phenomena on us, not only on our normal living, but our economy, our agriculture, our business, everywhere. If the rains are downpour, if the sun is very scorching, the children do not go to school. So our way of life is such that the weather conditions, the environmental situations, they affect them. And therefore, each and every individual in his own will takes one or other decision about the environment. Similarly, there are organized group of people in terms of some societies, some NGOs, some organizations. On the same side, if you go to the industries, there are industries which are conforming to certain regulatory norms that you can't you can't discharge water of more than this temperature or having this kind of toxicity. All these things are there. There are industries where without any say compulsion of conforming to the norms, people are adopting very, very environment friendly regime of production, regime of manufacturing, or the way they do the things are very, very environment friendly. I have found some of the industry in my earlier assignment when I was looking after the power sector. Here, for the bigger industry, I understand there is a compulsion to go for the energy audit every year. So, most of the industry used to share with me, sir, we get a certificate from the energy auditors, but we do not have good energy auditors to tell us the fact as to where we are using more energy and how can we save it. So there are people who have a urge to do something for the environment, something which is non-conjunctive, something which is conservative in the nature, and they are doing it also. But they are not in the public domain all the time. They are not known to each and every person. We always make news when something is wrong. We always make news when something is big. But there are so many small things which constitute the real realm of the environmental amelioration in the country and in the society, in the state, but we are not doing. So our one aim was to embark upon this study to try to identify them, to reinforce them, if possible, to reward them, to recognize them, and put them at a pedestal where somebody can feel proud of their doing a good job. I'm sure the entire process is way people will be presenting before you as to how they are going to do this study, conduct this study. But I'm sure we need your help. So this media workshop or the launch of the project basically is meant to request you also to carry our message to the larger group of people, either through your instrumentation of electronic media, print media, or mouth of or the words of mouth, whatever the method. But we wish and we request you to take this message to the larger group of the people, so that they can respond to our call when we try to know about their activities which are pro-environment. These are the two issues. The third is to solicit your view also on the way that we are proposing before you. We have proposed in consultation with us. We have designed a method as to how to select, how to identify, and whom to identify. This entire process has been designed. The process is there. We would certainly like it to be a very sanctified process, so that tomorrow there is no kind of dispute about it. But at the same time, initially, at this juncture of time, we will solicit your view and suggestion that if the process has to be modified or say improved a little bit, or it can become much richer by your suggestion, then certainly we will welcome it and we will include it. So these are the few words that I will say, and I will request the way people to go ahead, and as well as if they solicit other view of the other panel members, they can solicit also. Thank you.
Applications for awareness campaigns, educational programs, media initiatives, personal practices, mandatory practices, eco-friendly products, buildings, machines, instruments will not be taken into consideration. The reason being that we are trying to target more of those efforts which have created tangible results, and that is what so far the purview of study would include. By personal practices we mean any individual taking care of the electricity usage, saving water, or turning off the engines at the signals would not be really considered here. Mandatory practices means which practices are being done due to some kind of compulsion, some kind of rules and regulations within the call of duty. We will not be considering that also. How to apply? The forms, application forms would be available on our websites www.wayworld.in and www.gciczmp.com. The forms are available in both languages, Gujarati and English. Application have to be sent in hard copies to following address on or before 15 June. We are keeping 30 days of application period, and that has to be sent on the below mentioned address. They can also send signed and scanned copies of the application forms. If in case someone is not able to send the forms through courier or post, they can sign it and scan it and send it on the apply.gepg@gmail.com. Apart from this direct applications, there are two other ways of applying. That is, one is through nominations. If any one of you or any person who knows about such initiatives can nominate the names or the name of the organizations or the initiatives, and we'll be sending them a letter of invitation to send us their case studies. And the other is through invitation. We'll be also scrutinizing and we'll find out few cases and through secondary sources, and we'll send them a letter of invitations so that they can also apply for the study. Following are the processes that we have initiated for scouting for the entries. Advertisements will be starting with the advertisements from tomorrow. Nominations, as I said, invitations, message through media. That is what the reason we are here today. Networking with agencies and associations that are basically networks through which we can get in touch with many people and organizations. NGO groups. For example, NGO groups are there, FICCI hai, CIA hai, there are associations of industries that can also help us take this message forward. Workshops, will be also conducting workshops with various NGOs and industrial associations to spread the word. We'll also be using social networking sites and our website to spread the word. I'll just briefly take you through the process of evaluation and selection, how the applications would be evaluated and selected. First of all, there will be a validity check done on all the entries that we receive. That will be done by the scrutiny committee, and that would decide whether the entry is complete and valid or not. If the invalid entries are there, they will be removed at this stage. The second stage is the second stage of filtration would be by the screening jury. The screening jury basically would be people, experts, subject experts from various institutions in Gujarat, and they will be sent the entries for evaluation. Certain guidelines would be developed based on which the screening jury would be doing the evaluation. Based on that, a list of nominees would be decided, and those nominees would be invited to come and make a presentation in front of the final jury. The final jury would finally decide which best 25 case studies would be taken up. Later on, based on the 25 case studies practices that we have selected, documentation and ground truthing would be done for each finalist, and based on that, detailed case studies will be developed. All the case studies will be compiled and designed in form of a book, and that will be published, and that will be there in public domain. Jury members, the screening jury will consist of subject experts from institutions like PDPU, Gujarat University, Gujarat Vidyapit, CEPT, EDI, LE Engineering, EIR Foundation, GPCB, etc. Final jury will consist of eminent experts from varied sectors. To name a few, confirmed jury members: Dr. H.S. Singh, Sri Sudarshan Iyengar, Vice Chancellor of Gujarat Vidyapit, Sri Sunil Parekh, Sri Hardik Shah, Member Secretary, GPCB, and Dr. R. Parthasarathy from CEPT. Roles of the organization: GEC sponsor and the management of the study. World Around You has been appointed as the official environment communication partner and process advisor for GEC during the study. Here we would like to request the media, first of all, to we need a coverage so that when we call out for the entries, if maximum people are aware of this kind of initiative or campaign that is going on, we are sure that we'll be able to try to find out a good amount of initiatives that are going on in Gujarat. Carry stories about identified good practices at different stages and to promote these initiatives and motivate more and more people to apply or nominate. To help us showcase these selected practices in a way that it can be understood and adopted by more number of people. So more and more we try to spread a word about good practices. That is definitely going to affect the people, their mindset, and will definitely have a good case studies initiatives to share with media as well. I would like to end my note with this, and thank you very much. I would request now the jury members, considering the evaluation process and the call processes and everything, I would like to request the jury members if they would like to recommend or suggest something for the process or for the study itself.
Good afternoon, everybody. I think this is a very good initiative by the GEC and WAY, and there are many good things happening in our society, documentation of which is very important for this generation as well as research. It can be used as research in future. Only I thought that how they will approach the concerned organizations or individuals, it is a very difficult task in front of the way, and I hope they will come up with the good solutions, because in this networks and contacts will be very useful, because I don't think everybody will apply on their own and they can come forward, but we will also have to approach most of them and then consider them.
Yeah, I also share the fact that I think it's a very good initiative. Environment has been a major issue for Gujarat and continues to be one which is a matter of great importance. And the fact that it is being led by GEC is also a very good sign. If you recall, the first report that GEC had come out with on the state of environment in the Gujarat was actually the first step in which a lot of significant action that followed. The there were 7 or 9 groups that were formed, and whether it was environment, biodiversity, industrial pollution, coastal area, each sector was covered in great detail by GEC. And I think it did, for the first time, documentation of the concerns that the state has as it evolving in industrial development. Now, this initiative is also very important, and I feel that the most important element of this is a partnership approach. Whenever we want to document good things that are happening in society, then it requires partnerships between the media and the people who are involved in actually doing these practices, the stakeholders, and this particular group has identified 4 stakeholders in the first phase: individuals, NGOs and trusts, private sector, and the public cooperative sector and government. So there are 4 clear sectors. And I think the entire process is done in a cohesive manner, in a partnership mode, and then only will this entire project be successful. This is not about one group wanting to write about a book about something. This is about trying to identify all the good things that are happening in society. And this is a challenge. It is very difficult to come to any conclusion. Leave aside the challenges of actually bringing out all the good things that are actually happening in society. It's a challenging task, and I think without the assistance and active participation of the media, this is just not going to be possible. So I think all of you from the media here share a special responsibility towards ensuring કે જે વસ્તુઓ અહીંયા સારી થઈ છે અને અત્યારે પ્રથાઓ જે ચાલે છે એના માટે કંઈક વિશ્લેષણ, એના માટે કંઈક એની ડિટેલ, એની માહિતી અને એના વિશે તમે કંઈક લખેલું હોય કે કંઈ પણ જાણકારી હોય. So that itself could lead to a nomination by a member of the media saying, this is what I covered a story in 2001, 2009 and बहुत सरस હતી. And this, if we can send it as a nomination, it will make this entire exercise far more fruitful, more comprehensive, and ensure that it has been able to reach out all across the state. કારણ કે તમે છાપામાં વાંચો, ન વાંચો, એકવાર વાંચો, બે વાર વાંચો, પણ એક મૂવમેન્ટ જે ફેલાય through continuous, the media support, that is going to be extremely essential to find out the good things that are happening in society. I also want to caution the screening committee for a couple of things. For example, you have an industry that is planting trees and is doing some unique environmental initiatives, but at the same time it is polluting this environment. Now, how are you going to treat this case? If GPCB has shut the company 2 years ago because of bad practices, but at the same time the person is doing and donating money and doing a lot of good plantations or doing a lot of other environmental good activities, then the screening committee will have to take a judgment. Our other complicated cases which are controversial in nature, one way is to stay clear of that. If there is a blemish on a particular thing, you leave the idea. But the risk is that if it is a good idea that they have implemented in the field of environment, we would also lose that because of their reputation. Then there will be similar cases, the jury will have to deal with as we go forward, because this is a very important area. Friends, Gujarat is number 1 in terms of filing for carbon credits in the whole country amongst all the states in the country. We are more than twice the number of carbon credits that have been filed by the next 3 states in the entire country. So for all new projects that have been coming up, whether it is the Tatas, whether it is the Torrent, and whether it is the Adani, or some of the existing ones who have changed fuel from coal into gas and other areas, they have filed for carbon credit. They have also gone for higher efficiency projects. They have also done a lot of work on the principle that every 1 unit that is saved is the same as every 1 unit that is invested and generated. So a lot of work has been done in various sectors in this area also, where Gujarat is a natural leader. And I think in the industrial sector, in the public sector, as well as in the NGO sector, we will find, I'm very hopeful, not 25 but probably 100 such cases in all these sectors where things are really happening. The broader objective of this exercise is to try and bring sensitization of good ideas and good projects to the people so that they can also change. And the point that Mr. Verma mentioned is that આપણી જે પ્રથા હતી કે થેલી લઈને માર્કેટમાં જવાની, somehow we lost it. He is right. Food is now coming in packaged forms and it is supposed to be cleaner, purer and better preserved. We used to eat fresh fruit far more than processed food earlier. We never used to drink tomato paste or tomato juice. We used to cut tomatoes at home. For that we required just a theli and not a plastic packet, the way that we are doing now. The question is, in this broader arrangement of things, that we are now going to reduce the carbon footprint of a society, and we are trying to follow good practices. Our old traditional values also has meaning. But હવે કોઈ થેલી લઈને માર્કેટ જવા વાળો મળે, he will not get an award in this. But the fact is that that is a very sound and good practice that needs to be followed. So maybe we should have one category which is different from all these other categories, but which is good practice. So it is about good practice and not an individual who practices. But there should be an award which clearly says that these were good things that happened somewhere because of environment, development, and whatever things have changed. But what is good remains good. And therefore, we need to include this. I also feel that the last element is that, there are many things that industry has done under pressure of cost. For example, when electricity was cheap, everybody used to leave it on. The same thing used to happen in the houses. Gujarat has never had that problem because electricity has always been expensive. But there are many states in the country where people used to just leave their air conditioning on for the whole day and night. There was no problem. Because farmhouses in most places in outside Delhi and Gurgaon, the electricity was given at agricultural prices. 22 paisa per unit, just as back as 3 or 4 years ago. Similarly, water. Water is a major issue for Gujarat. If we don't price water correctly, then some of these developments don't take place. But people who have taken initiatives for water conservation, even when the water prices are not increased, are the ones that we really need to capture. Because that means that there is a social conscience and commitment to environment that is beyond industrial competitiveness or cost relevance. So some of these criteria needs to be, in the minds of the jury as we go through this process. And I really wish this exercise is done with diligence. Though relatively speaking, compared to such exercises, time given is quite short. Because normally these exercises take a little longer than this. But I think the only way we can do it fast is to rely on our friends from media for identification and nomination. That is going to be a critical element. Because evaluation of ideas can take place fast. But if you don't get enough ideas, then this exercise will not reflect the richness of what exists in society because of our inability to capture these ideas. So once again, my request is to media to please help us in this, not as somebody who reports a story, but somebody who feels committed to finding out the good ideas that exist in society and sharing them with this forum so that these can be documented and be made useful and available to all concerned. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for inviting me in this meeting. In fact, I am very happy because I have come across some of the organization giving award. In fact, they are marketing awards. One of the big organization in Delhi, and I had occasion to be there. And I had this in my mind that there should be some organization linked to the government, semi-government, NGO, and they should recognize people in very transparent manner. And fortunately, perhaps this is beginning. I am very happy. I congratulate GEC and both institution and all of us as you are partner with, because transparency is very important. Nothing negative. But I will tell about the organization. They collect a huge amount from industry. Nomination, when I attended, nomination itself was 30,000. You pay 30,000, then your nomination is accepted. Okay? And most of the award was given to industries, And I was surprised that huge collection of huge, but then huge money is also saved. So that was some sort of business and many industries, they got good certificate, little bit costly, and they are decorated different places, presented to environmental committee also. They have received this and all this on weather. And beginning of this is very good because this is done in presence of media, and role of media is very important. My appeal is because we have spent a major part of our life in the rural areas. Being a conservationist from the wildlife, entire life we spend in wildlife, and we know how people are working very sincerely in the rural area, and they are never recognized because they do not have access to such platform. I will give couple of stories. There is a person in Surendnagar. He has planted 80 ficus trees. Now they are very big. He planted, he took care, everything he had done, his own way, okay na? And he was never recognized. He said, give application, we will take you toward this thing. No, he is not concerned with this. Means he is truly involved in the conservation. He provided facility for birds, wildlife, planted ficus, a grove he has created. She is totally committed for environment. There are a lot of people. And with the best effort, even perhaps some of these people may be left out. And I request both organizations and media here to find out, because it's a study. Study means you have to search out such people and who are practicing at the small scale and big scale also. There are a lot of committed people. I will give another big name, Tirupati Foundation in Mehsana. Okay, na? Last year they said we will do plantation of 21 lakhs trees. Okay, na? We said that 21 lakh seedlings are a big target, and it would not turn like some of the campaign we had done and media has criticized like anything. We are aware. So, but 6 months he kept on liaising with district collector, DDO. He mobilized resources from different populations. He saw that plantation is done. There will be some. I will not say all will survive, but there is. This year they are planning, he is planning with his own people to plant 1 crore seedling in Sabarkantha. And he started working, huh? It's not that. He's working, every village say, provide some money under Narega, farmers will be paid money and this will be look after plantation. So he's preparing background to see that plantation turn successful. The question is whether he achieves 1 crore seedling plantation or may not achieve, but his commitment, sincerity, involvement, initiative is a very, very good. Another example, I will give one of the corporate sector. He is also government IS person. He has planted 1 lakh's worth of ficus in his compound. All are surviving. 1 lakh's ficus worth of trees plantation compound. Only thing, it's a very close plantation, that is a different aspect. But the commitment of person is see 1 lakh's ficus tree means ficus big tree. He has planted, perhaps if all survive and take shape of tree, there will be question of cutting because space will not be available for industry and all these things, because it's a lot of residential colony. So there are a lot of people who are highly committed, and especially in the rural area, small NGO and village people. And through this workshop, especially through media, we have to find out, we have to search those people, and they should be recognized, because as mentioned by the GC, 25 people, institution people, groups will be recognized. This is very good, and hopefully they will be genuine, and certainly this will contribute to the cause of environment. And again, I wish success in this campaign. Thank you very much.